Okay, in this video we're going to look at a skill called prime factorization. So this is when we take a number and we break it into its factors, and we kind of just keep breaking it down until we get it down to nothing. So we're going to use the example in this of 144. This is a big old number, and we're going to factorize it down to its primes. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out all the numbers that make up 144. So a reminder that factors are like this. If you have multiplication, like 3 times 4 equals 12, the factors in this multiplication expression are the 3 and the 4. Okay? And that goes hand in hand with division, which is to say that if you were thinking about 12 and you were going to divide it up, you would be able to divide it into 4 groups of 3, right? If you divide by 4, you have groups of 3. This is where you see the factors in these cases. These red numbers are factors. Okay, so with 144, we can break this down in a variety of different ways. If you know your perfect squares, you know that 144 is 12 times 12. So let's just start there. We'll just break this thing down. So the idea is that 12 and 12 together, these multiply to give 144. Okay, we may even put an X up like where they go here. Okay, the next thing we're going to do then is we're not done, because 12 is still it can be factorized. It can still be broken down, right? It's not a prime. So we're going to keep going. Let's break this maybe into a 2 and a 6. And let's be creative over here. Let's break this one into a 4 and into a 3. Okay. Now what we're going to keep doing is we're going to keep doing until we get to a prime number. So a prime number has factors of itself and 1 only. So in other words, you can only divide it kind of by itself. Like it can't be nice, put into nice rows. So 2 is a good example of a prime number, right? You can divide 2 by 2 and you get 1, or you can divide 2 by 1 and you get 2. But you can't divide it by 3 or any other number, it's too small. 6 is not, because 6 can be factorized further. It can be broken into 3 and 2. So we can break that down. We're going to just continue in this way. This is a really good way of thinking about numbers and becoming really fluid at working with numbers, right? 3 is a prime number. We can't divide that by anything other than itself and 1. And now we'll take our 4, break it into 2 2's, and now we've achieved prime factorization mode. So every single one of these has been fully broken down, and like we don't have any factors that we can pull out of any of these numbers. So there we have our prime factorization. If we're being really fancy, we could even gather these up. We could say, hey, look, I have, if I go and multiply all of these together, I'll get 144. So if you go 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, so if you do this, 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, this will give 144. If we want to be really mathematical, we could even gather up some of our numbers. We have 4 2's here, so we can write this as 2 to the power of 4. And we have 2 3's, so we could write this as 3 to the power of 2. We could just write this as this, if we wanted to. But that's a little extra. You should be focusing on this skill, on the prime factorization. So taking a number, breaking it down, and looking at the different factors that you can take out of a number. So do a little bit of practice with that, and I'll see you in the next video.